Sunday's NASCAR race at Richmond ended in a controversial finish. In NASCAR overtime, Austin Dillon and Joey Logano led the field back to the green flag. Both drivers battled it out entering turns 1 and 2. Joey Logano jumped out to the lead and pulled away down the backstretch. Logano would take the white flag as the leader.
Can Dillon fight back? He's had a great car all weekend long. One more time around for Logano. The white flag's in the air.
If Dillon gets to him, there will be contact.
He can't do it in 1 and 2. Logano looks back. He has a car.
Entering turns 3 and 4 coming to the checkered flag, Joey Logano has the lead when Austin Dillon lays the bumper to Joey Logano and spins him out. Third-place driver, Denny Hamlin attempts to pass Dillon on the low side when he also makes contact with Hamlin, spinning him into the outside retaining wall and continuing on to take the win.
What are your thoughts on what happened down there?
It's chicken. There's no doubt about it. He's 4 car lengths back, not even close. Then he wrecks the 11 to go along with it. And then he's going to go up there and thank God and praise everything with his baby. It's a bunch of BS. It's not even freaking close. I mean, dude, I get it, bump and run. I get it. I didn't back up the corner at all. He came in there and just drove through me. It's ridiculous that's the way we race. Unbelievable. I get bump and runs. I do that. I would expect it. But from 4 car lengths back, he was never going to make the corner. And then he wrecks the other car. He wrecks the 11 to go with it. So what a piece of crap.
So what's fair game moving forward? How do you race him? Next week or in the playoffs?
Wait and see.
His position, his season, his playoffs on the line. First of all, what did you think about his move on the 22 and then him hitting you as well? Fair or foul, Denny?
Well, it's obviously foul, but it's fair in NASCAR. You know, we're just a different league, right? Where you know, there is no penalties for rough driving or anything like that. So it opens up the opportunity for, you know, Austin to be able to just do whatever he wants. The problem I had is I got hooked in the right rear again. And, you know, I'm just minding my own business. And he turned left and hooked me in the right rear and blew my damn shoulder out. He's like, you know, it's just, I don't know. I mean, the record book won't care, right, about what happened. He's going to be credited with the win, but obviously he's just not going to go far because you know, you got to pay your dues back on stuff like that. So, but it's worth it because they jump 20 positions in points, and you know, so I understand all that, and you know, there's no ill will there. I get it. I just hate I was part of it. You know, it'd have been fun if I was not one of the 2 guys that got taken out in the last corner, but I understand it. Doesn't mean I have to agree with it, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
And for a brief moment, the seas parted for you. I'm sure you thought, hey, this is our shot at the win. We're hearing that you now are going to be scored in 2nd place. So, Denny, as someone who's a spokesman for the sport, do you feel like a line was crossed tonight and maybe that's too far?
Oh, I mean, absolutely a line was crossed. I mean, but it's an invisible line, and it's not defined. I mean, they have rules and provisions for stuff like this, but they never take action for it. And what happens is you see young guys coming up in the short track ranks seeing that, and they think it's fine. And that's why we see some of the lower series turn out the way they do in these green, white, checkered situations, because some of the best that they're seeing on Sunday do, you know, stuff like that. But it's, I mean, it's, you know, who am I to throw stones in a glass house? But, man, I certainly never won one that way.
What's going to be talked about probably the most is that wild finish. What did NASCAR see from the 3, the 11, and the 22?
Yeah, you know, you talk about crossing the line, and I would say that, you know, looking at that, we were right up against the line. We're going to go back. We're going to look at all the the video. We're going to listen to the audio. We're going to gather all the information. We want to make the right decision. Obviously it's the last lap. Our sport has been, our DNA has been for years to be aggressive, but we just got to make sure that we're doing that in the right way. And we'll download this, we'll look at it, and make sure that going forward, everybody has an understanding of how we're going to race. And if we see something that rises to a level, then for sure we'll penalize.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.